Hello everyone, I am Ganxol and welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore, where in the last episode we built this wonderful little house we have right behind us. In between then and now, I have done a little bit of redecorating inside, and we had a bit of a visitor. We had a couple of villagers come by, but luckily I took care of them and they gave me a brand new weapon so we can try it out later on. But right now, it's time to get back into the swing of things and start working towards our next project. But before we do any of that, I want to make sure that you have hit that like button down below. And if you have already, make sure to smash that subscribe button as well. I really appreciate it if you do. But with that out of the way, let's get right into the video. So as I said before, I did a little bit of extra decorating around the house. Got a few extra bits and bobs, specifically some flowers and grass that I kind of threw up top just to give it a little bit of extra decorum, and I'm liking how it's looking. We've also got our lovely cows here, which I finally bred because we're slowly but surely getting wheat processed through the little farm we have here. Not going to be our main source of food, it's just a temporary thing for now. Cleared out quite a few trees, but what I really want to show off is the inside. That's right, I actually did some decorating, so now the whole place is more or less a little more cozy. Yeah, that's the word, cozy. So we got some storage here. Just gonna have everything thrown in here as well. And then, of course, we have right up here, we can just climb up the ladder. We just have extra storage right above us, like so. So we'll have plenty of space until we figure out how to sort everything out properly. But that's not actually going to be in here, because today I was inspired by one of your comments down below on the last episode that I think we need to build a longhouse, just so we can have a bit more extra space to store things, and also just because, well, this is going to be a Nordic village, and every Nordic village needs themselves a longhouse. So with that out of the way, we are going to, of course, collect a bit more wood. But before we do that, I found something interesting. So barely a stone's throw away from the house, we have this wonderful little area here that goes very deep down. And I mean very. I was actually kind of surprised because I almost fell into it. If not for this water here, I would have lost the world, and that would not have been fun. But I'm going to take a quick look, and it looks like this goes, oh, this actually goes a little deeper than I thought. Oh, okay, we're just diving in. Okay, all right, we're just diving straight in. We do have 0 torches, so coal. There is coal though, so take some of that. Got some sticks. Make ourselves nice bit of torches. There we are. Okay, wasn't planning on falling in, but we'll take what we can get, and I think if we go all the way down there, we have a better chance on finding diamonds, if I recall. So, if we just follow the water, we should reach. Gotta be very careful about mobs. I'm just gonna light up the way. Oh! Was not expecting a skeleton, but I guess I should have expected a skeleton because I'm just down here with no plan, no idea what is around any corner. So I just gotta be very careful. Maybe coming down here was not the best idea. So this is probably one of my worst ideas that I could have thought of, but but it gave me diamonds, which is the 3rd diamond we need on top of the 2 we found in the dungeon chests. We just got ourselves a diamond pickaxe, and I just heard something. I don't, however, feel like I should stick around too much longer, so let's just skedaddle. I feel like we've gotten what we came for. And I don't feel properly equipped to deal with this. Brand new day, brand new dawn. Grab the sticks, grab that, and take these, do like that, and voila. Diamond pickaxe. We are ahead of the game now, but we'll put that away just in, it doesn't really matter. We'll keep it on me just in case, and ooh. I know I shouldn't, but I kind of want the gunpowder for something, so will you fight me? Aha! Alright, we got ourselves some gunpowder. That's probably going to come in handy later. But right now, ooh, we got a bit of wheat grown, so now we can probably breed the cows once more. So pop that in there. Get out our wheat, and let's see if we can add a little extra moo-moo. So bring you around. That, like that. Beautiful. We are slowly making our way in the world of cattle ranching. But right now, got the spruce logs. Let's start and make this longhouse. So to start things off, I think I'm going to build the main portion right here. So we do that and add like that. Because that's 5. Yeah, no, we'll make it 5 and then an extra 2 there. So that is going to be the... What direction is this anyways? This is the south wall. And then the north wall will face this way, and I want it to be, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We'll make it 15 blocks. But, gotta clear some trees first. So this is looking like a fairly decent-sized longhouse, and from here, we'll just add, let's see, about another 5 blocks that way, 5 blocks that way. And so we have just a nice space so we can actually get some work done. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Plop it there. And then, of course, we'll just need to plop it right there. And gotta clear out a bit more tree. You know, looking at the frame, I feel like I want to add a bit of stone. But I obviously don't want to go down there to get stone because that's a bit of a dangerous trek, and I just really need cobblestone. I don't really need any iron or ores that I would find spelunking down there. So, you know what time it is? It's time to make a stone cave. Mine. Stone mine. Yes, that's the word. Time to make a mine. And so I started making a mine, which ended up being a little easier than I thought just because I was thinking of ways to build the mine when in reality, I already had the blueprints down. I just took the design I had for the house, modify it ever so slightly, and then work it into the side of the mountain. That way, now I don't have to go falling into any ravines to get my materials, and instead I can just make this nice, easy, accessible mine, which I'm gonna have to clear a few trees eventually to make a pathing to the mine to the houses. But I feel like overall this looks very, very nice. Well, the mine is going swimmingly, I'd say. Got plenty of cobblestone, so much so that I have started laying down the foundation for the longhouse, which currently I think is coming along pretty nicely. Now, this one's not going to be very large compared to probably ones I'll build later, just because this is going to be the first village, so I don't need exactly a city-sized town hall, but enough to store a couple of people. And right now, I feel like it's looking pretty nice. Pretty nice, I'd say. But there is a very important detail that I have now realized. I have bones. And in this forest, in that location, I have seen wolves. I am going to get myself a fuzzy buddy. I have located the fuzzy buddy. I have 5 bones to acquire said fuzzy buddy. Let us see if this works. As soon as he gets closer to me. Come here. Come here. 1, 2. Oh, that's a good boy. We have one beautiful little pupper. And I'm curious if there's any others that could be around the area so we can start breeding a gigantic dog army. Because right now, all I see is just the one pup. So if that's the case, I'll feel honored to have gotten him before he despawned, and a little sad that there's no... Ooh, there's foxes. Forgot about the foxes. But it is getting late. So I'm going to head on back, gather some birch wood, actually, and start making the rest of the walls of the base. But first, egg. Well, it's been a couple of days, avoided death once or twice, gathered a lot of materials, but I think we're all set, and I am fully confident to say the longhouse is built. Now, I'm going to have to do a bit of decorating here on the sides just because, well, this is a bit bare, and in here, it's very bare, but we're going to put on this side chests, on, I guess, either side, put a nice little fire down the middle, make it into a nice little longhouse, maybe put a balcony up top for the second floor, and just make it all look very cozy, very, very inviting and warm, just to give us a nice little place to call home. And yeah, I feel like that is a very nice looking longhouse. But that is just the beginning, because once we get this sorted out, we can then start working on a few of our other things, including getting some smelting and some materials made, because we still have 2 more dimensions to go to, and I have an idea for how we're going to do the nether portal, because I have a thought, and I'm going to think on that thought and potentially make that thought a reality. But unfortunately, while I was looking around, I did gather a couple extra bones, including the one I got from a skeleton who was thinking he could ruin my intro, but I stopped him before he could. And I could not find a single wolf to add to our collection, so unfortunately, our lovely little pupper is going to be riding solo for a little while until we can find a companion. But in the meantime, why don't you folks think of a name we can give the pup? Pup with the most, not pup, name for the pup that has the most updoots will win. So the fate of this little guy's name is in your hands. And I'm probably going to need to get some iron to make an anvil if that's the case. Also, the wheat is growing, so we can grow more cows. Cow pen's starting to get a little full. I think it's either time we start harvesting or we switch to a actual farmhouse. Ooh! Didn't mean to whack that little guy. But we're going to have to switch to probably an actual farmhouse to put all the lovely little moo-moos. But I think for today's episode, that's going to wrap it up. So folks, I want to thank you all for watching. If you have enjoyed, as I said before, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button down below. It really does mean a lot to me when you do so. So if you do it, thank you very much. But that out of the way, I do hope you all have had a wonderful day and or night. Don't know what time it is for you, so I'm going to assume both. And until then, I must bid you all adieu.